And you have to keep it cool and short, okay? So that we can all...
Private investigation.
And you have to keep it cool and short, okay? So that...
As in, mute one of your phones. It's echoing. Now, on private investigator, blame those who are asking the questions, because I held 1 or 2 meetings with them. We got a private investigator who spoke to. You see, when people come to attack others, try to, at least they should try to check within, not outside or without. I overheard it here. I was told some people were ready to sponsor private investigators or private investigation. That one person or particular individuals have gotten hold of 1 or 2 investigators. I took it upon myself. I called for a meeting. We spoke extensively. The investigators that were brought upon, as in that they discovered, we put the person on phone. We spoke with that person. We had the agreement. Immediately, I relayed the message to Baba Mohbad that, okay, certain people, it's not a matter of money. Just go to the office. We all discussed there. After the discussion, 1 or 2 of them said, we have to be careful. We don't trust that private investigator. Okay, if you are saying that now, let us hands off. Go and look for another one that you can trust. So as long as you are the one bringing the sponsors, I can't be searching for everything so that I won't be indicted or be called any name. They are here listening. Even those you give responsibility to do something, they run away from it.
Bayo.
At the end of the day, they come behind.
Bayo, can you comment on that?
Even you, Mr. Aristocrat.
You didn't give me any job on it. We only have a discussion,
please,
and you said
let's share responsibility of everything. Don't let us always push.
Bayo, let Bayo comment. Bayo comment.
You are the meeting.
You remember when we had that discussion? You were going to go to Baba, and because you know the investigator asked us what is our interest, and we had an agreement that you're going to go to Baba, and I had a discussion with you after that time, and you made me understand that one of us that was part of the meeting said that he or she wants to investigate the investigator, and at that point I told you that please keep me updated on how things stand. I mean, and I came here, I don't want to mention the situation, I don't want to say anything, because once it's private, it's private. So the only thing I got updated was that the case has been, you know, because you said we're going to go back, have a meeting with the man. I would not lie to you, since that time, I've not called the man. So no, you know, the man has warned us that we should limit the circle. And I said, Gracie, since you have the man's number and you've decided on how to meet, I'm not going to follow up again on that case. But the last time we talked about was that one of us, a part of the meeting, said he does not trust the person. He wants to investigate the person. That is not me. I don't know who said that. I don't want to proceed. And that is why I've withdrawn. But what I heard is that the legal team has applied to Ikeja High Court to get legal standing for private investigator, and that part of the submission was the private autopsy too, and I was happy. I said maybe that one will make it legal. If the private investigator fuck up at the end of the day, I mean, we'll have something to hold on to. And since then, I've not been able to reach you. I've not been able to talk about it, and I've not come outside to say anything in regards that, because we all agree it's private.
No, you have said it.
Thank you, sir.
Then Mr. Guresi, let me talk, Mr. Guresi. Wait, Mr. Guresi, wait now. You alleged something just now. I'm not going to hold. You just said now that even me, we should take responsibility. And if my memory serves me right, and is always sharp, the discussion which Bayo just finished was that limiting the cycle and meeting these people in person. Then information of the meeting in person, which I said in that meeting, and I said the best person to go meet them, and talking about Baba and all that. So let's find out everything and get back. Then the question I want to ask is, was a meeting then convened after the meeting with the person and with Baba, etc., to tell that team that this is the next action? Because that is taking responsibility. If there is no feedback, how do people take responsibility? Because to the best of my knowledge, I don't know who was investigated.
Hello, you see?
Yes.
My
can I just contribute so I can come down? Can I say one thing so I can come down?
Maris, we are discussing a matter. Let him finish now.
No, wait, just 1 second. I want to know. I mean, if it's about what, Lady Harris?
I just want to say something once so I can come down. Baba legal team has a sub people they are working with on the ground. They are fantastic lawyers. Fantastic. They're working with Monisola Odumosu, which is Odumosu's daughter. Yeah. And they are fantastic, doing wonderfully well. I have some information. And they're doing good. We don't need.
What have they done well? What have they done well? Please share it with us.
This is why I said she should allow Guresi to finish. We are derailing the course of conversation. Let's finish one topic, then we move to the next one.
They are doing well. Why do they need to expand the team? They need another lawyer to do what?
Mr. Guresi, please update us.
That is why I'm saying we don't need it. We don't need it.
We don't need another. We don't need GoFundMe for
another lawyer. These people are doing very well.
They are doing very well. We don't need GoFundMe.
Yes. And Guresi, everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we got you. They are doing very well.
Mr. Guresi, please finish on the PI.
That's your thought.
Mr. Guresi, please finish on the PI.
As far as I know, I go for what will suit us better and what is better for this justice.
You represent the all of us, but we have to discuss it together. When do you suddenly become what you say?
Well, most of the things I speak about is because I believe in the justice for Mohbad. It's not necessarily I'm a partaker of.
You don't believe in it. I mean, we have to work mind to get things done. We are the party.
I can tell you of myself. You can speak for yourself. If you want to be sitting down with anybody to take decision, well, just tell me what you think I can do or what you have done that will better it. If I see any lapses, I'll perfect it. That's me for you. So,
please can I come in, sir?
Don't come in yet. People, let us finish one matter.
Investigation.
Then we know they chop too much. I just want to know the final thing on the
private investigation, please. You see, fine, we have been able to tell everyone that we took a step. We took a step. Now, the thing is this: whatever happened in that private investigation move, either it succeeded or it has hit the rock. We share the blame. There is and at no time has anyone called on the legal team to make an application that private investigation should be brought on board. It has never. If anybody has told you that I don't, to the best of my knowledge, probably Baba could have called them.
We have not informed you that we need private investigator.
No. Honorable Guresi, I disagree with you on this point. No.
But you come on behalf of them. You come on behalf of
Guresi.
What this one?
Let's try to shape in ourselves, because at the end of the day, we are all working towards an objective. And this is what I want to say. If a team of people had a meeting concerning a matter and some actions ought to be taken after, don't you think to share the information again, those same set of people ought to come back for a meeting and they are debriefed on what happened so that they know the next step to take? Don't you think leaving it fallow is going to create room for people to just assume what they want to assume?
Hello,
that is number one. Number two, sir. Let me finish, sir. Number two, you said Papa's legal team was not applied to. You are a member of the Papa legal team, and that was why you were part of that meeting. So that whatever we share, we believe you have the wherewithal to reach out to Baba, reach out to others, Tell them what people are planning, so that even if they are not going with it, when you come back to that meeting, you will share your feedback from them. That is how we can work together as teams.
Aristocrat. That's an evaluation or overview of what the general thought could be. But we're still talking about addressing that thing. You see, on the private investigation, fine, to correct that notion, I am not a member of Babaleka team because I was never, and I'm not. If I'll be a lawyer, it's going to be the next 4 or 5 years. If
we are saying, are you part of the team that is presented by
team?
justice?
Because you
we are all team for justice. Anybody
you are taking now. No,
the circle is small. There is lawyer, there's PR, media attendant. Are you part of the team? That's what we're asking.
Sir, and I've told you, I am not part of any team.
Mr. Ware is not a lawyer too now, but he's giving us answers.
Paparano, please.
No. I showed interest and I seek for. Look, it's like when you research on something.
There was one English you used, sir. There was one English you used with the private investigator, sir. You said, the man asked us what is our own interest, because initially we did not mention Mohbad. The moment he heard Mohbad, he said, what is your own interest? And you said that you, for one, you have Baba's ears, and you will take it to Baba. You have Baba's ears, that you have Baba's ears. Any eti Baba, any eti Baba lower.
Mr. Bayo, hold on. When the man said, what is our interest? We said our interest is justice and to unravel
what
the mystery behind the death of this boy.
Of Mohbad.
He said he needs to initiate a meeting that, okay, a family member must be part of the meeting. And I said, don't worry, I will relay the message to Baba, and if necessary, in case we are being carried along with when the meeting is going to come up, that Baba will be there. I will tell him and make sure that Baba was there. Now the thing is this. Hold on, Mr. Bayo. Let's address this thing. When we held that meeting with that man, the man said, I gave a very rhetorical analysis of what we wanted. And inside there, we all key into the narrative. Yeah, okay, I provided information. I said, Baba, immediately after that meeting, I called that man to inform me that anytime, very soon, these people were going to call. They were going to call as promised, that they would. I was not the one that shouted them out. I was not the one that connected them. I was just brought in to meet them. You were the one who brought them up. They said they were going to reach out to us. That, okay, they are going to fix the meeting, where the meeting will be, the time the meeting will be. We had some issues concerning that, which we tried to appeal to them to amend.
Settle out, yes.
Now, after the meeting, one person was saying we have to wait, that he needs to research the eligibility and the trust level of this, because a lot of things are happening that we might not be saying, but all these things are just, lack of trust is what is killing everybody. If you are not there, it's not going to happen. If you are not there, you don't trust it. Now, when the person now said, okay, I don't trust them, he came up with some indices that, okay, look at this. You were there, the ratings, he said it. I don't see anything. Okay, we are waiting for the man to call, and if peradventure you have any alternative, bring it on board. And nobody called since then. Will I be the one to be chasing everybody or chasing?
Can I come in?
Will I be the one to be hunting after everybody?
No, hold on.
It's annoying and it angers.
It means that after that time,
please, you guys, I have to hard one.
Bayo, please wait. I beg you, please wait. Geresi, we are tired. This your story is the story we keep on hearing from you every day.
And you keep
Hold
hearing
on,
it
hold on,
if
hold
you
on,
don't do the
hold
needful.
on,
If you don't
hold
play a
on,
part and you keep on accusing
hold on,
and attacking,
hold on,
come
hold
on board,
on,
come and do
hold
something.
on, hold
Come
on. Let me
and do
talk.
something.
Hold
So
on.
it's
Let me
not,
ask you a
I don't like when
question.
people
Hold
throw
on.
stones.
Please
Come and
No,
do
by
something.
your weight.
Don't
By
start
your
on
weight.
that note.
By your, can you please wait?
Very good one. Please
You are
don't start
telling
on
me
that
the
note.
stories you hear.
By your weight. Wait. By your weight.
You know
Can
what
you
I've
wait?
done in the last 1 week on this
There
justice
is
for
a
Mohbad?
way.
What have you done?
There is
That
a
you come
way.
on
I
social
want to
media
ask
and
you a
insult
question.
and
Please
bash
don't be
people.
mad. Hold on.
And bash
Hold on.
Hold
There
on.
is
I
a
can't
hold
take it
on.
any longer. Come on.
Hold on. Just keep quiet. Don't
Hold
get
on.
angry. We are not fighting here.
Madam,
Okay?
Madam Susie,
How will you
please.
Hold on.
Madam
Ayo,
Susie,
please.
don't start.
you are
Hold on.
hearing every day?
Madam Susie, don't start on that note. Please, I'm
Hold
begging you.
on
Don't
first
start on that
now.
note.
Hold on.
Ah,
Okay, Gerisi. Mr. Muyiwa, that is second in, is chief in command of your group. Okay. I strongly believe everything that you are saying here this evening. I want to put this question out to him. Mr. Muyiwa, sir, are you aware everything that this man is saying this evening? Do you authorize him as first commander in chief of that group, because you direct them on what to do at a given time, and they had to report back to you? Are you aware of some of this information that Gerisi bring out to come and tell people? Do you people appoint him to be the spokesperson of Baba Mohbad's group? Are you aware? Because you are here this evening,
Point
I
of correction.
believe
Nobody
instead of
appointed me a
Geresi to
spokesman,
answer
and I'm
us
not
some of
interested
these
in being a
questions,
spokesman.
I believe
Nobody
Mr.
appointed
Miwa, you
me,
should be
and
the
I'm not
person to
interested.
answer us.
I am the least person in this justice for Mohbad. I don't assign any position to me. I am doing what I am privy of. If I search for information, I get it and I dispose it. Any other person can source me.
Mr. Muyiwa, are you there? Mr. Muyiwa, okay.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
The questions that was asked by Susan, is that correct? Does Mr. Muyiwa speak for the family?
Does who?
Does Mr. Muyiwa represent for the family or speak for the family? That is just Mr. Grex.
Does Mr. Gracie speak for the family?
Yes, when he comes out to speak.
When he come out to speak, you know, Madam Susan said, Baba Mohbad's team, that he spokesman for Baba Mohbad's team. The justice we are fighting for Mohbad, and then in the reciprocate to Baba. So is Susan not part of Baba Mohbad's team? The Papariano that is talking. The Papariano that is talking. Are you not part? You are not part.
That you have made it clear that we have the public.
And then who are you fighting for?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We are fighting for just for Mohbad.
And then who owns Mohbad?
Mama Mohbad and Baba Mohbad. The both of them.
So that means you are part of Baba Mohbad. And in as much Baba Mohbad is the head of the family.
Are you part of Mohbad's mother's team?
Am I what?
Are you part of Mohbad's mother's team?
Does Mohbad, does he has a team? He has a team.
Yes.
This man.
You say Wumi's team. You won't say Mohbad's team.
Team. Are you part of, because she's the mother of Mohbad? Are you part of the team?
That's why I'm telling you that
there is a goal here, Mr. Muyiwa.
That is it. The goal is what? The goal.
Traditional and cultural and, can we just set a goal and join hands together and achieve the goal for the family? We want to achieve the same thing. Why are we trying to make it separate like this? Okay, now we said that there's already public lawyer. Okay, and we are all on the same thing. Let's all of us use public lawyer. We are the same thing, right? Why need to GoFundMe?
Paparano, please, can you just allow me to just do something, please?
Go on, just speak on,
Okay. What I would just want to say is that
Go on, let's hear you.
GoFundMe.
Can you please speak up? We can't hear you. I mean, you know how we speak.
Now your voice is not clear, sir.
I mean, speak on.
Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me?
Better now. You are better now.
Okay. What I just want to say, this GoFundMe, please, can you give us the link? We need to report this GoFundMe because this thing doesn't sound well with me. We need to report this thing and bring it down this night, please. That's what I just want to say.
Thank you very much. We heard you. Well, we heard you. We are on that.
Yeah, I will
something. See, Mr. Muyiwa.
So that is what we have been saying. It's not needed. It's not needed. We have lawyer that is working very well. That Odumosu, if we criticize him, don't criticize him. Oh, it's working very, very well. Okay, he has a capacity. Inquest is just 1 week from now. Then let that continue. Public lawyer too is there. We have public lawyer. We have Odumosu. They are enough. What do we want again? I don't understand. We have public lawyer. Professor Bankole is there. Odumosu lawyer is there. What? I mean, how many is the inquest itself?
Paparano, let me say something. See, Mr. Muyiwa and Grexy, this GoFundMe that has been set up, I'm going to tell you 1, 2 things. Paparano, just let me speak freely here. Why people are having issues with it.
And Berekete too is there.
Okay, hold on, Paparano. This GoFundMe, if you set up a GoFundMe and you have outline tasks of what you want this GoFundMe to address, you should be able to come to the public to say, okay, we're setting this GoFundMe. This is why, very convincingly, why you need a SAN. Very convincingly, why you need funds for PI. Very convincingly, why you need money for private autopsy. Very, very convincingly, why you need a pathologist, DNA, data forensics, and give people timelines and the task that has been set off. The timelines for completion. So people can flow along. Hold on, let me finish. So people can flow along. Okay. So people can flow along with it. People can get the principle behind it, the morale behind it. Because this case, whether we like it or not, yes, Baba Mohbad has his interest as he's the next of kin to the deceased. Yes, it is his son. But it's a public outcry that has brought us to where we are. We have to understand that. Now you have come out here, you said today that yes, Muyiwa was the one, Odumosu was the one who set up the inquest. But now people are saying, okay, he's not working. And then you say, okay, you need a SAN. You've not convincingly said to justify, to say, yes, Odumosu is working, but maybe we need a SAN because we need him to represent us at the criminal court. Maybe there's something this SAN needs to do. And why you do not want Bankole and Smith to come in. Now, let me also point out to you, it is the state that is prosecuting this case. It is not Baba Mohbad's legal team or the public lawyer. The best that they can do is to gather together, whether it's our son, Mr. Odumosu, Bankole and Smith, and all the 1,000 judges, chief judge of the federation. They can only gather together and get a brief, get evidences on ground to be able to support the state council when they go into the criminal court. So that they can checkmate them. If they're not looking at a particular area, they can say, no, you're not looking at this area. This is where you need to look at. This GoFundMe, when you came out today, if you came out to say, you know what, this GoFundMe, yes, we have the coroner court in next 8 days or 7 days. And the chief coroner is going to come out to read this toxicology. We're now coming out here to say, okay, we do need a pathologist to be present at that coroner inquest because we need him to cross-examine the chief coroner. That would give a round of applause. People would go for it. But now it just seems as if $50,000 that has this GoFundMe has, the only thing is going to focus on is on the SAN, and we can't even tell them why do we need a SAN. What are the convincing evidences as to why you need a SAN? But you can come from
your voice have disappeared. You get to tell him, please. I mean, somebody should remind her your voice have disappeared.
Sorry, if you can hear me now. So we also, let me repeat myself. So you have come out here, you have not convinced to say to the public to say, okay, you know what? These are the compelling evidence why we need a SAN. If you came out here to say, you know what, the coroner inquest is in the next 8 days, and we need to get a pathologist that is actually going to cross-examine the chief coroner for the toxicology autopsy result is going to read, so that we know what speed we are. Me, you, and the son, and the chief judge, and the president of the nation is not a pathologist. That is their field. They'll be able to explain whether what and what not was found in that body or any lacerations whatsoever. It will make sense. Now, there's also the question about the, what you call it now, the petitions that are there. I know it's a very sensitive topic not to talk about it, but Madam Mary's raised up a point. You and I know the Yewande and Mojisola and the other lawyers they have are working tirelessly on that subject, even as of today. We know that. So if this GoFundMe is going to come out and say, you know what, this GoFundMe is going to tidy most of this logistics to push most of these orders that have been filed in court to ensure it sees the light of the day, that would make sense. I just want you to understand why people are enraged. And when questions are asked, it needs to be clear and concise. And when Grexy comes out to say, well, I know what's best, you know what is best for the group to want to stand, you have to give the compelling evidence, because whether you like it or not, the public are involved in this case 80%. Dare I say 90%.
Hello, the public, even I myself, Baba Mohbad, whoever are part of the public. So the public has 100% interest.
The reason why I said 90% is because
can I just make a brief address on what you just said?
Go on now.
Now,
go on.
We need to have a proper clarification on whatever we're saying. We don't need to model up issues to look as if some individuals are time wasters or are unserious. The GoFundMe is different from the issue of the son. If I want to be sincere with you, Baba had already made up his mind to hire a son. He had made up his plan, and this GoFundMe only came up yesterday. When the woman that came here, it's like when they were discussing here, and some people said, we needed private investigators. They said, we are going to donate. I am donating 1 million. I am donating this. I am donating that. On this platform, not on any other platform, as we've got several platforms fighting for justice for Mohbad. On this platform, will it be good for others to say, because it's coming from one particular platform, it is fraudulent? Hold on. Let me just submit. Let me submit. You can criticize me. You can call me names.
What you're saying is wrong. Again, that's what I'm saying. You don't dictate this thing, but it's wrong. Go on.
I saying no.
You bring the ideas. You are the team. We expect you, Grexy, okay, or the team of Baba, okay. If indeed they they want justice, they should supposed to have an accountability. Where they have a point, we bring idea to them. If we just give you the ideas, we are taking care of it. You just tell us that it's not even also supposed to sponsor it. There's already an account which Baba already have, and Bereket is already there.
Hello. Let me make my submission. You can correct me. You can correct me to the best of your knowledge, either right or wrong. You can fault me.
Sorry for 1 minute before you make your submission, just to correct you on one point you said. Mommy Lighton and every other person was here, Papa, you can bear me witness, aristocrats who were here. They did mention that this GoFundMe was supposed to procure a son. True or false? Who was here? Bayo, were you here? Did you hear that?
Yes.
They said it's for son.
Good.
Even me.
Good.
And Madam Anne, let me tell you something. Right. When I discovered somebody today,
I said the team.
The son, Paparano, when I spoke to somebody today, where we discussed that they are going to try to bring Mr. Muyiwa here, I said even the main cause of justice for Mohbad that Paparano has been shouting so far was not included in the GoFundMe. And he said what? I said the PI. He said, I did not read it all. But the issue of justice for Mohbad, this expanding the legal and the private autopsy was highlighted in the statement.
And it's only for them. And I said, it's only for them in America.
No, I mean it was no.
He said the GoFundMe was created for them only in America.
It's not for everybody, and that's why I said they should not make it that way. I mean, Mr. Muyiwa should not say that if you don't want to do, don't do. Mr. Muyiwa, if you are saying that, and that person too said that at that time, and that's why she dropped, because those statements she was making were wrong. And that was wrong.
Hello, can I continue, or you still want to interject, or probably?
I take that. I think. Sorry. I take that. I take. Hello, Mr. Gracie.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Gracie.
Yes, sir. I'm with you.
Nobody's an island. So the only person who cannot be corrected is God. So if my statement that okay, the public, if they want to contribute, if I withdraw that on the issue of GoFundMe alone is not merely for the lawyer. Is I highlighted autopsy there, that you are going to do autopsy. The PI that Papariano is also made mention, that is also included in the toxicology, because I could remember when we were discussing with the pathology that said, okay, this is the process, that okay, we need a court order. He highlighted those things. And then I don't think it will be, if I didn't mention it in the write-up, but anything about autopsy, toxicology, anything that will unravel what happened to that body, I think it was mentioned in that write-up. And I also made mention of, what's it called? I also made mention of DNA too. So that people is coming up that, it is mainly for a lawyer. It is, though lawyer is part of it. So, Madam Anne, I think we spoke, I think maybe some days ago, when I probably maybe highlighted some certain things. So, nobody knows it all. Anybody attention, my attention could have been called. Oh, why don't let us do it this way? Let us do it this way. So instead of attacking one another, okay, I'm attacking you because of public. Okay, the public, they have their own lawyer. The Baba Mohbad has his own lawyer, and then probably because at one point in time somebody wants to score a goal by saying, oh, because I didn't have my way, and then you yourself, you must not have your way. So would that bring justice? The answer is no. That is why when some people come up with idea that, oh, your name is being dragging here and there, I say, don't worry. In as much as we get justice, everybody that is talking about Mohbad, talking about Aloba, talking about Muyiwa, talking about anybody, they want justice. They want justice for Mohbad. So I will not castigate anybody, and then I stand to be corrected. I'm not somebody that if I'm wrong, I will pretend. So if my actions might have hurt anybody or might have hurt any group, I'm not too small, I'm not too big for me to apologize. But for peace purpose, for us to get justice, please, I'm begging every host and everybody here, all the people, all the public, please let us allow peace to reign. Let us forge ahead. The idea of dragging this one down, dragging the other one down, I don't think we'll move forward. For the past how many hours? Almost 2 hours. We'll be arguing. At the end of the day, tomorrow we'll still come here to come and do the same thing. I'm begging every one of us, please. Yeah.
Mr. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, I greet everybody. Justice for Mother. Let me.
Mr. Muyiwa, before you do that submission, I want to ask you this question, sir. Is there any challenges? Let me tell you, there are some challenges. I don't know.
Can we do something, Mr. Muyiwa? Please mute and then unmute to answer him, because there is noise coming up from the background. And then can you please do that, Mr. Muyiwa?
So
can you mute and exactly speak and
okay,
then he will.
So I'm not permitted to say this. I'm not saying it, but there are challenges we know that is going through in the team that is surrounding justice for Mohbad that are close to Baba. Is there any challenges you want to throw to the public? That is one. Number two, do you have anything to tell us now about the follow-up on that petition that has to do with Darosha empowerment? There are some situations surrounding that situation of the follow-up on the petition. Do you wish to address that petition situation now, or do you want us to drag it in future? Or do you want to address it now? That is one, sir. Then number two, are you having any challenges and you want us to address right now, sir? Those are two very, very important questions that we have to address now so that we don't keep dragging it back and forth in nearest future. Petition has been written against Darosha in the last 3-4 weeks. There is a follow-up that needs to be done. It has not been done. You need to address that. Number one. Number two, are you having internal challenges in which you need us to address now? The reason why I'm asking this question is because I'm filled to some information which I don't want to. I mean, if it is better from you, if you wish to address those challenges, those internal challenges, please, let's say it out now, sir. So that when you are telling us, sorry, you are saying, making your submission, we will know where you stand. Thank you, sir. God bless you.
Okay. Thank you so much. On the issue of Darussa petitions, I said something the other time. I said because of where they are presently. You understand? I don't know the challenges you might be referring to. You understand? But as of today, what needs to be done, at least they were able to move forward, which I don't want us to talk. Everything concerning that issue is not what we'll be discussing in public. So I'm begging you understand, on that. If you have any particular question you need to ask in that regard, you can as well reach out to me personally. But for me to divulge the where that case is now, it will be it won't go well. You understand? Because of the sensitive issue at hand concerning the Darosa case. And then concerning the other thing, we said, okay, the issue we have is that ordinarily people have been talking about, okay, why do we have to go for GoFundMe? Money is needed for legal team, for the autopsy, for the pathology, for the PR, for the private investigator, and then for the DNA that we are going for. We are in the process on. So that is the challenges. And then that is why the GoFundMe is set up. And then at the same time, because it is also a public knowledge, GoFundMe is not something that you can take away their money to go and invest. I'm so reluctant in probably maybe setting up that GoFundMe. Just like what I said, that GoFundMe was set up in December. That is 4 months ago. And then I refuse to even publish it. But because there's a need for it, and then that is why. And then that is why I came out to say, let me beg everybody in public, any group that feel that, oh, they will bring this down, probably because my name is there, or whatever. But as long as we want to move forward in this regard, please, I beg everybody, every soul that is listening, everybody on this, for the sake of the boy we are fighting for, please let peace reign. Please, if I've ever offended anybody one way or the other.
Mr. Muyiwa,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Sorry, that statement.
Now, why is only you talking? Bayo, please, smooth.
Wait, Madam Mommy,
wait
now.
no.
Please, I've got a question to ask.
Madam
Susie.
Yodi, please, you have been here before. Let me just talk.
Yeah, please. You're just coming up, Aniki. Just wait.
You've
I
been
just
here,
want
you've
to
been
ask.
talking. I've been on this program for the past 2 hours. Please, you've been talking.
I've been here longer than you. I just want to ask Susan a question as regard what
And I need to say
Mr.
something
Muyiwa
too,
said.
because you're only just to be dragging us back and forth.
Mr. Muyiwa, this GoFundMe is meant to fund those things that you mentioned. Susie, my question for you is this. Your team, you claim represent the public. Are you being funded through GoFundMe as well?
Okay. I'm going to throw that question back at Mr. Muyiwa. Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Mr. Muyiwa, just to let you know, I don't have anything personal against you. All we are doing is to get justice, and justice is what we are fighting for. So, at what point do you now decided, when you forbid a meat, or you decided to be, when you decided to be, you forbid a meat that you cannot eat, you cannot put in your mouth. At what point did you decided to say, oh, GoFundMe is the right place for you to go, this route to go now? Then, by last year, I think you strongly stand against GoFundMe. You were telling us to go after everybody that had GoFundMe set up injustice for Mohbad. And I have over 16 people set up GoFundMe that pull up, that I have in my position since last year. At what point did you decide that GoFundMe is the right avenue to go? That's number one. Number two, you mentioned something about DNA, okay? DNA, you paid 4 million, okay, for DNA last week or 2 weeks ago. What is that for? That's public fund. I believe I contribute into that access account, access bank money. At what point, what is that 4 million for? Is it for the application you put into the court that you pay 4 million? Now we are going to, you always think about being transparent. What is that 4 million for? Then my last question for you, now that you are begging, the reason why me, Susie, will not let this GoFundMe stand. Yesterday by this time, at that universe, okay, I was supposed to be on that call with you, and I told Ada Universe, there's something between me and you. It don't go well with us majority of the time. Let Ada Universe do the call, because over 30-something thousand people, Ada's follower, begged her yesterday to call Baba Mohbad. And she called Baba Mohbad yesterday evening, and Baba Mohbad said to Ada Universe, say, Ada, why did you guys left me like that? I'm left alone. I don't have anybody. Ada said, okay, I will get you an attorney. Is that okay? I will pay from my pocket, just not up to 24 hours. What I'm saying is not up to 24 hours. Baba said, Ada, I will appreciate. Don't leave me alone, please. I will appreciate. I don't have anybody right now. I will appreciate if you get me a lawyer. But Ada, please, can you talk to Mr. Muyiwa? Okay. Ada said, okay. I will. Ada called me and I said, for me, Ada come. Ada say, let's call me. I say, no. There's something about me and him. We don't connect when it comes to justice for Mohbad. You and Ada spoke. Ada told you, I will use my money, my pocket money, my money from my pocket. I will get a son for Baba Mohbad. I will get a lawyer for Baba Mohbad, not even public money. Mr. Muyiwa, you turn it down. You turn it down.
Please, can you please reduce your tone and ask question? Are you sure you turn it down? Can you ask him a question?
Yes,
please.
I am. Ada is hearing me while I'm talking.
No, we don't speak like that here. Go on, Mr. Muyiwa, please unmute your microphone. There's so many things she has said.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Don't go like that here. Not like it.
Thank you so much. That was why I said, don't let us go personal. And then when you said you call Baba was begging this and that. Well, public sympathy. I won't say anything in that regard. Ada called me. No, before Ada called me, Baba Mohbad called me that Ada reached out to him that they want to bring a lawyer to Baba. And then Baba said, anything you want to do, go and meet my brother. So Baba now called me and said, oh, Ada called that he's going to call me. I said, okay, what did they discuss? They said, okay, they want to bring a lawyer. And I said, okay, no problem. So when Ada came, Ada he greeted me, how are you, how's everything? So he said, sure, you know, we have a lawyer. And I said, which one? He said, public lawyer. I said, fine. I said, since the public lawyer, he said, can they work together? He didn't say he wants to use his money to pay. He said they have a public lawyer. Can he use his money? Can we use the? No, he said, can the public lawyer and our lawyer, can they work together? That is the question. That is the question he asked me in the presence of man and God. Susan is not there, and then Ada too should bear me witness if he can swear by anything that he ever has, that he ever asked me that he's going to pay for any lawyer for Baba. I leave him and myself and God. What he said is that since they have they have a lawyer, that okay, can they work together? I said, the public lawyer, haven't they been working together? I said they went to the coroner inquest, and then he presented him or herself, and then the coroner allow the lawyer. I said, since the coroner allow the lawyer, who am I to say, okay, you should not go to the inquest? So that was what Ada asked me. Ada did not say, he only came to come and said, okay, can they work together? I said, haven't they be working together? I say, I even made mention that lawyers and lawyer, it is we the public that we are fighting ourselves. I said, I'm in America. The lawyer, they are in Nigeria. By the time they finish talking, they will up themselves, they will ask questions from themselves, they will cross-examine themselves, they will ask questions. Haven't they be working together? That was what I told Ada. So this one that Susan is saying, Baba was crying, why are you leaving me alone? Well, I'm not there when they were discussing.
Mr. Muyiwa,
yeah.
I think the request of Ada today is to expand the team by letting the public lawyer join with lawyer Dumosun instead of raising money from the public. I mean, the money will go for the both of them. We'll raise money to give both of them. How about that?
Papariano.
Papariano. Please hold on, sir. Papa.
Go on. I mean, since the both lawyers want justice, one is for the public, but Baba has hired one, then the GoFundMe should be able to.
Since that day, let me not lie to you. Baba's lawyer has not
been
Bayo,
able
allow
to
Mr. West to
speak.
talk now.
That is why that call came in yesterday, aristocrats. They've not had any conversation or any tangible conversation since the last inquest. So, Mr. Muyiwa, is that true?
With you?
And that with the public lawyer.
Between me and
no,
who?
the public lawyer. The public lawyer. That is Bakole, Professor Bakole and Odumosu. They've not had any interaction since the last inquest.
Okay.
Do you know that?
You are just I don't know that.
Okay. Papano, Papano, they jot down.
Okay, that's not the thing. We are saying that why you guys want to expand Odumosu Taiwo is not good enough. It's incapable. Now, why don't we add the public lawyer to the Odumosu, let them share information together? They both want justice so that we can do GoFundMe for all of them together.
Okay, now let me thank you so much, Papa Riano. You see, there are certain things I might not be able to, I'm not comfortable with. One, you are here. You know, I told you there's no day I don't watch your show. People comment.
What month did you start watching my?
I tell you, there's no day. There's no day. In fact, there was even a time I was asking people, which side is Simon Papariano? People are saying, okay, he's a scientist. I said, because the way sometimes he take arguments, it's as if it's for this, tomorrow it will be for the other this thing. So
you are not consistent. If you are consistent, you will never stand. If you are consistent, you will never stand.
No, I sometimes you go to the left, sometimes you go to the right. But they say as a scientist,
you do not understand what I'm doing. But everybody who comes here every day know where I stand. So
okay.
Go on,
now on the issue of maybe can they work together? Papa Riano, you are here. I don't think for any day you've ever taken a certified true copy of a court and then you are reading it on your platform. Have you done that before? The answer is no.
No, please.
The answer is no.
No, wait.
Because I've not seen you doing that.
No, wait. I don't have to mention that I do that, but it's available.
You've not even done that because I've not.
No, please wait. The certificate is available, but I don't just mention that I'm reading from it directly, but it's available.
So, look, one of my grudge,
I get information from it.
Yes, one of my grudge with Lady Harris is that how on earth will you take a document, a statement that is written, and then you went on air and then you are reading it? How do you want me to feel comfortable with that?
No, sorry. Mr. Muyiwa, maybe you do not know how this functions. Under freedom of information, I have the right, you have the right to go into that court and apply for that citizen and have it as a citizen of Nigeria. Do you know so? Under FOI law section. Do you know so? That you can apply for that citizen and have it. It's a public document.
On a case that is still ongoing?
Yes, anybody can apply for that paperwork. Anybody anywhere in the world. Any individual is a public information.
Worship, you don't make it look special. No.
Do you know maybe we missed him? Do you know if they have it? Do you know if they have access to it? It's a public paper now. It's a certified copy.
Why won't they?
It doesn't matter if it's on a pending case. Court, and that is why it's sustainable.
Like we have to advise people to move forward. We have really invested a lot into this. Berekete, the one that if there is one person who have over criticized Berekete, it's me. All of these things we are talking about right now, I've been talking about these things since December, January. Can we get this? Can we get this? Can we get that? We want to act, but it's like we have the will to act, but something is holding us down. We are looking up to the legal team. All of these autopsies we're talking about, all of these protocols we're talking about, is things we ought to have done long time. Taiwo Dumo was supposed to have advice on these things to be done. He needs evidence. He is a lawyer, but he needs to work with doctors. He needs private investigators if you really care about the case. Anyway, let me quickly read something for you. I mean, that did not go well with me. And the purpose why this GoFundMe is needed. Okay, let me just read it out here. I have an article in front of me here. I'm reading this directly from the GoFundMe. Okay, the purpose for the GoFundMe now on the site. Let's go. We extend our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you who has generously supported us financially, morally, spiritually, and physically in our pursuit of justice for the late Irioluwa Promise Aloba, affectionately known as Imole or Mohbad. The loss of this young man and talented musician from the Omo Bimininu Aloba family in Ikere, Ekiti State, Nigeria, has left an indelible mark not only in Nigeria but across the world. The circumstances surrounding Mohbad's untimely demise have given rise to numerous speculations and conspiracy theory. In our pursuit of justice, we find ourselves navigating ongoing investigations into the tragic death of Mohbad. However, there is a prevailing concern and apprehension that justice may not be fully served by Nigerian authorities, given the signals and information available in the public domain. Therefore, we earnestly appeal to individuals for their continued support in covering the costs associated with seeking justice for Mohbad. To ensure a thorough investigation and proper accountability for those involved in Mohbad's death, we have assembled a new dedicated legal team. We understand the crucial role that a legal team plays in seeking justice. Additionally, we recognize the necessity of conducting a comprehensive, private, and independent autopsy and toxicology on Mohbad's body, as well as a DNA test on Liam to confirm his relation to Mohbad. Your support will be instrumental in facilitating this effort. All funds raised will be directed towards the aforementioned endeavors and arrangement for a dignified burial for Irioluwa Promise Aloba. We firmly believe that seeking justice through the legal system is the most effective means to honor Mohbad's memory and provide closure for his grieving family and loved ones. Your generosity and solidarity in the endeavor are deeply appreciated, and we are immensely grateful for your contributions towards achieving justice for Mohbad and his family. Your support is invaluable in this endeavor, and we encourage everyone to stand with us as we collectively strive for justice for Mohbad. Let justice prevail, and we all rise to the occasion in solidarity. Absolutely, the call for justice echoes loudly, and it's imperative that we all unite in seeking justice for Mohbad, affectionately known as Imole. Let the pursuit of truth and accountability be unwavering as we stand together for a cause that transcends boundaries. Justice for Mohbad is not just a plan, it's a collective demand, and we will persist until it's achieved. Justice for Mohbad represents more than just seeking accountability for one individual tragic fate. It symbolizes justice for the youth of Nigeria and Africa at large. It stands for the right of every young person, regardless of their background, to a dream big and pursue their aspiration without fear of having their dreams cut short by any authority. Mohbad's story resonates deeply with countless young people who face similar challenges and injustices. By advocating for justice in his case, we strive to create a society where all youth are empowered to reach their full potential, free from oppression and arbitrary barriers. Therefore, Justice for Mohbad is a rallying cry for change, a call to uphold the rights and dignity of every young person, and commitment to build a future where opportunities are accessible to all. Together, let us stand united in our pursuit of justice, not just for Mohbad, but for the entire youth community, both in Nigeria and across Africa. Thanks for your unwavering support. Just for Mohbad, hashtag. My first question, does this contributions has anything to do with the burial of Mohbad? And does these contributions have anything to do with the burial of Mohbad?
Thank you so much. To me, I don't think we should be coming to the public to seek for money, every time. So, since the opportunity presents itself, and then it's a public, it's a public fund, and then we think that if you tag something, oh, please, I need 10,000. It doesn't mean that, okay, you are going to get that 10,000. You highlighted what you want to use money for. And at the same time, if you meet the target, fine. If you don't meet the target, fine. At least you have to tell the public what you need the money for.
Anyway, we have more than enough. We have public lawyers. We have to do more. I don't think there's anything in the inquest, and we do not need additional. My own opinion. Go on, mom. Mama Nick is
Do you want me to talk?
Go on.
Justice for Mohbad. Good evening, everybody. I greet everybody. I wanted to come in, I want to ask Mr. Muyiwa, I want to say something. I was boiling before when Mr. Muyiwa started talking about public or no public, before he talked about the GoFundMe. And thank God that at least he retraced his statements by apologizing. Because I want to ask him, when Mr. Muyiwa was talking about, we cannot take Baba right from him. Public is there, and at the same time, we're asking for this money from the public. Where we are today, as Annie Asoko has said, 80% of our contribution is through the public. If you are now trying to tell us like, who is public? That is what your statement is saying, sir. That who is, if we like, we do. If we like, we don't do. That is your statement. And now they are asking the public for GoFundMe. Right from the onset, when this case started, Baba Mohbad, people were supporting this man, not for anything, but because of he lost his child, and we are all human. We see the way the things is going the other way around for him. That was why people supported him public. We supported this man. But I'm so sorry, sir. If this is going to offend you, the way you'll be embracing this case, right from the time that I've been hearing you talking, I don't think you don't embrace this case as if this case, we need justice. In the sense that sometimes people were asking about DNA. You told us that we should leave that one for family matter. people, when this lady that were in question came out, he doesn't even recognize the Aloba's family as his, as in-law. But you are the one that you are recognizing her as your wife. Meaning that we public, we are just shouting whatever we want to do behind the closed door. You know what you want to do behind the closed door as a family matter. And I just want you to look back and see that this case has been, for the past how many months that people are having sleepless nights. Is this in public? That some of us, we cannot even attend to our children the way we're supposed to be. Some of us, even when we go to work, we are always 24 hours on TikTok just to know what is going on about this case. But the first impression you brought this evening that we are saying, when Paparano was asking about GoFundMe, that you said that Baba Mohbad has his rights. If Paparano don't want to do anything about GoFundMe, another person will do. That's not a right statement, sir. It's still the same GoFundMe that it's still the same public that are donating their time. Even some people might not even donate a penny, but their time.
Mommy, sorry, ma, mommy, mommy M-O-ish, isn't it?
Mommy Mo, Adam.
Mommy Mo. Okay, sorry, I beg your pardon. I'm not stopping you in speaking, and then I thank you for your line of thoughts, and then I don't want us to do it. I know what I said. I've retrieved, and then I've begged everybody. I've begged you, and then I've begged everybody. And, please, don't let us go back. I know you've chastised me, and then I've said nobody is an island. Nobody is too big. I'm not too big to say sorry to anybody. So if my word, the word I use is, I'm saying it again. Please find a way in everybody's heart. I take it back. I'm still repeating it again. I take it back.
That's fine, sir. If you earlier, I said, protect yourself. I just have to voice out. Not that I'm just bringing us back and forth again. About me, I guess people are not, people are angry and people are not that happy. Like, if anything wants to be done, the public is supposed to be carried along. The public is supposed to be carried along. And even if you want to do any GoFundMe for Mohbad, it has to be for him alone. Including people's name on it, it looks suspicious to people that want to drop their money.
Okay, sorry, sorry that in that regard. On the issue of people's name on it, to be sincere, when that GoFundMe was come up, I said people should give me one person from public to at least let me use that person as somebody who's going to be a check and balance. At least 3 people were nominated. I just pick anybody randomly. I didn't mean any I'm saying it again. In any action that I might have happened, if my actions might have how will I put it? If my action has annoyed some people, or maybe the way and manner, or maybe I didn't consult this platform, I didn't consult the other platform, I didn't consult the other platform before coming up with this, I'm not too big to say sorry. The way forward is what we need. how we are going to get justice for Mohbad. I beg you, if my statement hurts people, I'm sorry. I keep on saying it. I'm not too big, I'm not too
Let's move
smart to
forward.
say
Let's move
sorry.
forward. It's the way forward we are looking for now. Let's move forward. That's okay. Thank you, sir.
Can I ask a quick question, please?
Okay.
Following from what Aniki said. So, how many GoFundMe do we have on Mohbad now?
I don't know if
I know we used to have over 16. I don't know how many is active right now. The initial stage we have over 15, and if we're going to go after them, everybody need to give accounts.
Okay, Susie.
Yes, ma'am.
From your own side, do you still have one or anyone that is active?
Nope.
Okay, so
we don't have no GoFundMe.
It's only the one for Mr. Muyiwa that is active now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And coming up to the amount that is demanded on this GoFundMe, do we have breakdown of the distribution of this money?
Which one?
Achieved. I mean, for the lawyer, for the private investigator, for the pathologist, for all of them that is mentioned in the place of this GoFundMe.
Yeah, I think Mr. Miwa will be the person to break it down for you.
No, not me. It's not my money.
Okay, for the public. So I don't know.
If I can comment on that, EOD, I think basically the way forward is to have an outlined task attached to every fund that is raised. So for instance, now, let's say the pathologist is 2 million. They just say, okay, 2 million is for pathologists. The other amount is for this. And they put the timelines. So that way, that is, convincing and compelling enough for everybody who's saying, okay, fine, so they can come back.
Can we just, prepare for the next oncoming inquest?
Okay.
There is nothing, we don't need any sound, we don't need any, we already have Taiwo Dumos, who is a professional, is very good at whatever he's doing. And we have the public lawyer, Professor, Bankole. They are there to represent justice. What autopsy are we going to do within this 1 week? What if what comes favors us? What if on the next week, Monday, they said Mohbad died on Monday or Sunday early, Sunday midnight, or even Monday early morning? You don't need autopsy. We have to be wise. We have to manage resources here. We've waited for far too long. I've been requesting for this since January. We said, let's wait. February, we say Berekete is involved. Berekete said, let's wait. Okay, now we are waiting. It's remaining just 7 days. Today is 8. It's remaining 7 days. What do we want to do in these 7 days? And that's what I'm saying, right? I'm saying, is it that, it is already known that the next inquest will be the end, and this is just an avenue to quickly cash out before the inquest ends? That's what I'm feeling. Why suddenly?
Papa, I beg your pardon. Please.
It's not making sense.
I won't be. Hello. Sorry.
Yes.
Your integrity is at stake. My integrity is at stake. On your platform, I respect you so much. Despite the fact I might not be pleased with some word you use, but I have to concur. I'm your panel, and then we are in public domain. The word, somebody using something to cash out, for what? Over what?
Because the motive is not clear. The motive seems so. Like, why do we need a son in just this 1 week? Or why do we need autopsy suddenly? Why Berekete said, let's wait. Why can't we follow Berekete and respect Berekete? We went to him, so let's wait to Berekete. And Berekete should even bring pathology and
Papa,
lawyer there in the inquest.
Papariano.
If I were you, I would go back then. Inquest is next week.
Papariano. Papariano.
Yes.
I've appealed to the public. I know this is your platform.
It's not about my platform. It's about
No. Sorry. This is your platform. I've appealed to the public through your platform. You have the final say on your platform. You can guide the public on your platform. I've said what we want to use money for on your platform.
It's not clear. I mean, you want to use it for
to you.
Not to me. There's one thing I want to understand, Mr. Muyiwa, I want you to understand something, right? All of us looking for justice, we share the same followers. If you're gonna go elsewhere, you're gonna meet the same people there. These people who follow me. In fact, maybe I will say, just take a look at the followers. Okay, when you go around, the followers are the same. Just go around checking people that follow those hosts. They are the same people you will meet there. It is better we get things right. There's no escape route. We have over-invested on this. I will not let anybody take advantage of the cause for just for Mohbad. We want to make sure there is transparency. Spending was billed the other time with excess money. And we said, why was this money not sent, the remaining one not sent to Baba Mohbad's account for just for Mohbad? Let anybody who care about just for Mohbad put money in that one account. Why everybody is just coming with their own? As we are speaking right now, believe me, some persons may just wake up tomorrow. Justice for Mohbad, GoFundMe. It's an avenue for anybody to now begin to use it. The same way we'll call them out. If we see any one of us doing the same, we'll call them out. This is not needed. It's 1 week to inquest. Why this is not needed? If I were you, I would say let this be shut down. That's what I wish you honestly.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you very much. I hope you understand.
For your thoughts. And then thank you so much for
talking.
For what you've for your insightful. I've said it the other time. I've pleaded with people. Baba Mohbad need your support.
Berekete, you need Berekete's support. When you are God, I don't know where we are. Are we avoiding Berekete? What is Berekete's job in all of this?
Caparano, can I just ask?
Anytime I call Berekete, Paparano don't talk about Berekete. He's working underground. Which underground is working on Baba yet coming to us? I don't understand. It's not clear. As they left the case.
Mr. Muyiwa,
good evening, yes.
Mr.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. My question is in line with what Paparano just asked. I've been listening in, and there are some questions that were posed to you that I'm still not clear on the answer. I just want to maybe use 5 minutes just to ask a few questions. And I would appreciate if you can just give me straight answers. Number one, is Berekete still involved in this case? Yes or no? Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
As at the last time he spoke in public concerning this case, he said we should give them 10 to 11 weeks. So, and then I don't think he has not called and say, okay, it's not interested or is interested. So that is why when they asked me that question, I said I won't be here to speak on behalf of Berekete. So is a public person, anybody can have this thing. So he said it in the public domain after 11 weeks. So he recorded this thing. So I think that answered that question.
Thank you, sir. My follow-up question is Baba Mohbad's legal team, including you, in alignment, in communication with Berekete currently? Yes or no?
Well, I think I need to talk to the second in command, and then most of the things we pass it to them. So I think the last time I spoke with Baba to the lawyer, so he said he has not been able to get across. That was a statement. So let me mention of that. So because you called somebody, doesn't mean maybe because when Baba was going to Berekete, they asked from the lawyer, "Oh, we want to talk to Baba," and then their own legal team they take a permission from Baba legal team. So and then that is how it ought to be. Okay, you want to ask, and then they do that. So but Baba Mohbad's legal team has said that they've been trying calling that person that they talk to them that they've not been able to talk. So not
Mr. Muyiwa, to clarify, when you reference second in command, is that second in command on Brekete or second in command on Baba's team? I want to clarify on that.
No, I would say second in command. One of the representative of Brekete. I won't say second in command because I don't know the hierarchy. So
okay, I appreciate your thoughtful answer. I just want to be very specific. Just a quick yes or no answer, please. God bless you, sir. Is Baba Mohbad's legal team in alignment or in communication currently with Brekete about this case? Yes or no, sir?
You've asked me that question, and then I think I answered that.
No, sir, you didn't really answer it, though.
I said he called. And then he said the person has not been able to. He didn't pick the call, so they've not been able to talk. That's I think maybe the legal person that he called then. So
it's a no. Okay. We're not in current communication right now. Okay. Thank you, sir. Brekete, I guess let me preface my question by asking this one. What role is Brekete playing right now in this case? Is he helping Baba Mohbad? Is he representing Baba Mohbad? To what extent is he involved in this case, sir?
Well, to the best of my knowledge, the information that is not known to me, I won't say I know. So that question should be asked from the person that wanted to help Baba. So to what extent? So I think that question should be directed to Berekete, not me.
Okay. So the reason why I ask all these
Mr. Follow, wait.
Mama,
Mr. Muyiwa, I want to say something.
Yeah.
Why will you say you cannot answer that question? You don't know. Are you not part of Baba's team? So you don't know what Baba and Brekete has in common, or you don't know what the next step of Brekete in this case?
When when I said something the other time, I said Brekete said after 11 weeks, it will come out with its own positions, and then people are still asking me. So I will only say what I know. He has said after 11 weeks, it will come out to say, okay, this is this thing, and then since that almost 9 to 10 weeks, has he say anything concerning that? He has not. So why asking me that questions? You should wait till after that 11 weeks now.
Mr. Muyiwa, thank you for your response. So the reason why I'm asking about all this Brekete question is I want to be clear on his role and involvement, because he said he has money, he has pathologists, he has professionals, he has lawyers. He even called one of them. So unless you're telling me you are not in alignment with Brekete for his support, maybe that is why you want to rally around and get money from the public to hire a new side. That is why I want to be very clear on what Brekete's role in this Baba Mohbad's case is. To what extent is he working? Because if, to your point, yes, I don't expect him to come out until after the 11 weeks that I was given. And I expect that he's doing his own thing behind the scene. Now, my question is for you and Baba Mohbad's legal team. Have you been working on your own too regarding all of the topics we've been talking about? DNA, toxicology, autopsy, private investigation. We gave ideas to tried to freeze Mohbad's account many, many months ago. Until now, we haven't heard anything about that. Again, the reason why I'm asking about Brekete is he's wealthy. He lent a helping hand to Baba Mohbad. I'm not clear on what role he is playing in this case, which is why I want to be clear on that. You haven't really given me the response, but that's okay. The point I'm trying to make here, sir, is this. If Brekete is truly, truly involved, and he asked us to wait till after 10 weeks, I don't have any issues with that. The issue or the concern that I have is the Baba Mohbad's legal team. There has been so many advices and ideas that have been given over the last few months. We haven't seen any of that implemented so far. Why? Please, Mr. Muyiwa.
Okay, what are the advice you've said that it has not been done?
For example, we had talked about, are there any steps taken to protect Mohbad's assets while this investigation is going on? We gave some advice to some folks that were around Baba Mohbad's legal team before. We were told that we'll bring that feedback back to the team and deliberate on that. So far, we have not heard anything about that. That's number one. Number two, someone had asked earlier on this platform about where are we on the DNA issue. Maybe you answered that part, but I missed it. But one of the things that I'm very interested in is the money part of this whole thing. When I say money part, I'm talking about Mohbad's properties, his royalties, his intellectual property. What steps have been done to secure that and protect it while the investigation is still going on?
Hello?
I'm listening, sir.
Yeah, concerning the property, what a step has been taken, because I could remember that as of today, legally, it has not been proved that Liam is not Mohbad's son, except if it's been proved, and then the person that bear the child, traditionally they did some marriage together, so which is not known to law it's known to law, but it's not how will I put it, it's not court marriage. So but by and large, what needs to be done, Baba has taken step in that regard. So all the document so it's in the process. So all the document
Steps are in the process for the DNA.
Is settled, so it's left for the courts to do this. So
Okay. One specific question I want to ask is a yes or no. Regarding the Baba doing his own autopsy and toxicology, has there been steps taken there, yes or no, sir? I'm not asking what steps.
yes, there's a process.
There's a process.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Mr. Muyiwa, please, I want to apologize in advance about this question. It's no way, I'm not trying to corner you or put you in the spot. There have been talks that a lot of ideas that have been shared to help Baba's legal team. People have given a lot of ideas there, but at the end of the day, you are the one that makes the decision. You either endorse it or you kick against it. Mr. Muyiwa, please be honest to all of us here that are fighting for this justice for Mohbad. Has there been some ideas that have been brought to you and you have kicked against it in the past? Yes or no, sir?
To the best of my knowledge, there's no idea that I've brought and the people have raised, and then I've not considered it. So, except if the person will be specific, I say, okay, I raised this, and then I kick against it.
There have been talks about doing a private investigator, even different public lawyers, and it feels like every time it gets closer, someone in the team, like we've been giving
Follow
to move
the law,
forward,
okay?
but then
Please,
someone in the team.
these questions you're asking, I mean, it is not specific, okay? You have to be specific. These questions you're asking is nowhere related to, ask a specific question. Like there is nothing here that he will tell you that he reject. He will never come here and tell you that he doesn't want private investigators autopsying
Paparano,
DNA.
I've asked specific
You know
questions. He
those
hasn't
things.
been able to answer some of them now.
Go on,
Questions that the Baba
answer
legal
is
team
taking.
should
Go
be
on.
able to
Answer,
answer.
go on.
I've asked specific questions. He hasn't been able to answer specific questions for me. Like, for example, I expect that Baba Mohbad's legal team should be able to tell us what role Brekete is playing. To what extent is he involved in this case?
Did I tell you here at that time that Brekete is not doing anything? All those things, did
No,
I
I'm
tell
not
you
asking
guys?
you now. I'm asking Mr. Muyiwa.
No,
Okay,
no,
it's
no, no,
okay. He
no,
said he
no.
doesn't want to say it.
No, Mister, follow the money.
It's underground. It's working
Your
underground.
your questions. You said to him that you want yes or no answer. So you're not giving him a opportunity to express himself. You are saying yes or no, yes or no. So
Mommy,
he's giving you yes or no. So you can't crucify him for that.
no, Mommy, EOD, I'm very intentional about my question. There are some questions that I asked for yes or no.
Yeah,
And there are
because
some
he's saying yes or no, he's not gonna go beyond the yes or no. You get what I mean? The conditions are
no,
very, very rigid for his own responses.
Mommy EOD, for example, when I asked the question, to what extent is Brekete involved in this case? That's not a yes or no question, ma'am.
Yeah, because you're giving yes or no ahead of your time. So there's no way he's gonna express himself beyond that. So I mean, that's just my own tiny observation. I don't know if you understand.
I understand there are some questions that I asked for a yes or no answer. And there are some
Okay.
questions that I asked for him to elaborate on, like that Brekete one.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you. Because I
Thank
heard
you.
yes or no many times. Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Follow the money. Can I be very blunt and truthful?
Yes, please.
Brekete is just an ombudsman. He can only call out the government on this case, and that's about it. He cannot do anything less, anything more. Anybody can come for me in the comment section, but that is the blunt truth.
And he just ignore the comment section. If you follow
Anna
the
Sequan, thank you, my
Truth.
sister.
That is the
Thank you, my
blunt
sister,
truth.
for that. Thank you, my sister. But that's a question that Mr. Muyiwa should be able to answer truthfully for us, like you have said on your own, right? Or am I not thinking about this the right way? We have a representative of Baba Mohbad here with us. We have so many questions that we're trying to get clarity on. And we're asking those questions. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whatever somebody did not discuss with you or didn't tell you, will you come to the public and say this is the stand of that person? No. The answer is that he has said, okay, wait till this also time. And so why should I say something I don't know about? Why should I say something that it never discussed with? So why I have given what I know, and then I given how it the previous information that I'm privy to. So we should wait 11 months, 11 weeks. So after 11 weeks, I can't quote what I don't know of.
1 week later, everything is gonna be obvious. Everything will come to light. Next week, Monday. Maybe they will postpone it, we don't know. But the 10 weeks is already completed by next week, Monday. So,
Mr. Muyiwa, thank you very much for your answers. I have one last question for you. And it's not going to be a yes or no question or answer. You can elaborate if you choose to, but you can choose not to elaborate. has the team forecasted during this next inquest and after the 10 weeks is over, has the team forecasted different range of outcomes that might be portrayed? And is the team prepared to handle each different potential outcome?
Now, thank you so much. Those strategies, as the other team are doing their own strategies. So I won't be divulging whatever strategies that we outline. You understand?
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't
Now,
expect you to divulge the strategy.
the people I will plead with here are the champions of the people that have offended, that they feel that okay, maybe me coming out with a GoFundMe, and then maybe they are coming after me and they won't allow you to fly. I'm begging them. I have my reason. If Papariano could if I can talk to him one-on-one, fine. If I can talk to DOD one-on-one, fine. There are certain things that, for me, I will not say outside. This is a public domain. I've begged everybody. The people are clamoring for, it must be put down. The money must put down, and then the word that Paparino said that okay, some people want to cash out this and that. I felt insulted anyway, because at my age, and then I don't think I will depend on public fund, even in the access account. When some people are saying, they spend all the access bank accounts, they printed the access accounts, and then since that time nobody has paid this thing. The money there is 3,200,000 and something. I can send everybody the statements, and then the way that money was spent, everything is in the if you probably want it, which is public money, everything is itemized. Both lawyers, both publications, all the publications we are doing, we are paying money for it. Baba moving to what's it called? Baba moving to Abuja. The ticket money was paid, but when it was staying, they took care of it. So all the applications is money. So if the public wants all those things, it can be flushed to them. So I don't spend money for. I don't spend anybody's money.
By your weight, please. Let me just finish my line of thought, and then I will drop. Thank you, Mr. Muyiwa.
Yes,
thank
sir.
you very much.
Just wait. I just heard something. Did you say where Baba live in Abuja, his transport go and come was taken care by the brigade by the team?
You said what?
I said, did you say that when Baba went to Abuja, where he lived, where he stayed in Abuja,
yes,
and his going and coming transport fare was taken care by the team?
The ticket was taken care of by the team, but where he stayed was taken care of by somebody who helped us out. The homestead they were taking.
Not verified.
Papariano, what do you have against this man, please?
No, it's not working. If it's not working, people are praising so much. I don't know him. But like, he's doing absolutely nothing, and it's annoying. It's annoying.
Paparano, it's okay.
He's taking glory for everything. Oh, hey, come in. No, small thing, come on.
Down now, please. Paparano, take it easy, please. Paparano, please, take it easy.
Please stay tight.
Take it easy, Paparano.
Please. Hold on, please. Mr. Muyiwa, 2 last thoughts, and then I will drop. Thank you very much for indulging me. I appreciate you answering my questions. So the first thing I would say is the last question that I asked you. You didn't really answer it. Okay. I'm hoping.
One again.
The last question I was asking you is: have we forecasted potential range of outcomes that might come out from the Corona inquest, and when the government comes out with their toxicology and autopsy result, have we forecasted different range of potential outcomes, and do we have strategies to address it? If the answer is yes, good. If the answer is no, that is something we should be focused on. And this is my last thought. I will just say for the last time. You see this money issue to raise money to support Baba Mohbad. I'm telling you with my full chest, there are people like me included that I know that can self-fund this thing out of their own personal pocket to support it. The reason why they're not doing that is not about the past. It's about the present, the lack of structure and organization that we're seeing. So here is my proposal. Before we start going to do GoFundMe to go out to the public and ask for public funds, let us get the house in order first and have some structure in place. Let me repeat it. There are people out there that can self-fund and donate, including myself. All that is holding us back is the lack of structure, transparency, and organization. Up until now, we don't have, from a branding perspective, someone that we know that we can trust that can come out from Baba Mohbad's legal team or Baba Mohbad's team and give us updates or whatever to make it consistent. We are relying on hosts, some people that are close to Baba Mohbad, to get different narratives, and it's inconsistent. That is one example of lack of structure that I'm talking about. So this whole money thing, there are people single-handedly that can give money, including me, myself. But the past is the past. I'm looking at the present. Today, as I talk to you, we have not seen a good structure in place going forward that we can throw our hat on and put our resources for. So please, take it back to the drawing board. Let us get the house in order. And then watch and see the momentum that will come globally for this case. Please take that into consideration. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Go as well. Follow the man. Mr. Muyiwa, you can answer all of us together.
Okay.
It's 2 a.m. where we are now. We need to move on. My question is going to be based on the GoFundMe. You know, you've spoken about accountability. You've spoken about transparency. You are committing to this platform of Papariano that when there's call for accountability, you're going to be here to give account. You're not going to say, you're not going to slap them in the face. That's one. Then number 2, you know, for every GoFundMe, there's an account at the background. Which account is attached to this GoFundMe? Can you please answer that?
Okay. Now, in the presence of the whole world, I promise to give every kobo that is donated publicly. That's one. Secondly, it is known that the person that is open an account, we attach, we attach an account to it. And then that is why I said, okay, public-wise, somebody should come from public that is going to be a check and balance. That's why I put the other person's name. 3 names was given to me, and then I just pick one.
Yes, sir.
So
you know,
the money, the account is the account that is attached to is my own account.
Okay, why is it not the Access account that is attached to it? The Access Bank account. Why is it not that one? Because that's the one that is open for Baba Mohbad for this cause. That's what we need to understand. So why is it your private account that is attached to this GoFundMe?
Now, for me as a person, since I'm in here, I have not give it a thought that an account in Nigeria could be attached to it. If need be, it's something that can be changed. So that's not an issue.
Yeah, because the issue of Mohbad happened in Nigeria. Had jurisdiction over there. So if we're talking about this and we are promoting it at wherever we find ourselves, it still boils down to Nigeria. So if there's any account that will be attached to this GoFundMe as a receiving account at the end of the day, it should naturally be that Access Bank account.
Mama Iodima, Mama Iodima, please,
yes, sir.
Please, ma, this is what I want to say. Accountability is not going to be very, very easy. But what can be easy is telling us what you are doing with what you are doing. There has been cases that has been pending before this fundraising starts. I've asked earlier, sir, the issue of the DNA, what is the status quo on the issue of the DNA?
No, don't derail this morning conversation, sir. Don't derail this.
I understand. No, that money is not going to DNA. No, Mama Iodi, this money now they are generating. You know why I'm saying that? Somebody raised the issue of 4 million naira. Mama Iodi, wait.
Don't
Mama Iodi, somebody raised that 4 million naira was paid for DNA.
DNA is less than 200,000 naira.
Somebody raised it earlier. That 4 million.
Hello. Mr. Bayo, thank you. Please let me just come in here. Thank you for bringing me up. And Mr. Muyiwa,
ask your last question before you leave. Ask your DNA question before you leave. Go on.
Yes, Madam Iodi, somebody raised an issue of 4 million naira was paid for.
Ask your question. Forget about Iodi. Bayo, ask your question, please.
Yeah, okay. Esa, what is the 4 million for the DNA that somebody raised? What is the truth about the 4 million naira for DNA? Where are we on the DNA issue? Because Baba still said it some few weeks ago. DNA is compulsory. DNA is. Where are we going? Is there any DNA hearing in April of this month? Please answer that question, sir. God bless you.
Mr. Muyiwa, they're waiting for you to answer the DNA question, sir. Apparently, you want to holler on him. He's not.
Sorry, I didn't know. I've been talking. I never knew that I was muted. Hello?
Yeah, you sir.
The date for the DNA has been fixed for this month. So the people who are involved, the what was it called, Wumi, as how will I put it? Though it is true that Wumi was unable to be served.
Sorry, Mr. Muyiwa, do you want to pronounce her as Wumi Adebanjo and not Aloba?
Okay. Wumi Adebanjo has not been served. It was she meant to be served, but they didn't meet her at home, and then we applied. The lawyer applied for application for substitute. So it's left for the court to give them go ahead to go and serve. It is still the court that will go and serve by substitute, because the last time the court went there through the bailiff, it is still the court that went to their house, and then they said they did not meet women there. So in that place, so the lawyer they apply to the court again. They bring in another application for women to be served by substitute. which they have done. So the lawyer have done that, and it's also left for the court to give that okay, she should be served by substitute. But what I know is that the court has already fixed the date before Wunmi was served in the first place. The court has already given the date, so the court know the day they are going to give to the bailiff to be served by substitute. So if tomorrow, if they said, or maybe by Thursday, if they said they serve him by this thing, we are going to publish it in the newspaper that okay, all what we know is that all what the legal team should do, they've submitted the application for to serve her by substitution.